The next scenario I'd like to take a look at is reporting from continuous data automatically. So say we'll sample KPIs from the historian periodically, such as every 15 minutes or every hour, and record them into a report every day, for example. Now I'll get into the custom template design in the studio a little later on in the series, but for now I just like to illustrate the high-level concepts, so I'll stick with pre-built templates in the library. So I'll come back in the library, and this time I'll use, say, application history comparison, which is going to allow us to take samples from the historian and record them on a report that compares the delta from the current day, let's say, to the previous day. So let's call this one Daily Delta Report. Compare today's KPI with yesterday. We'll use the historian connector, and we'll use the method scheduled. And because the report has to run automatically, we have to set up the tags and the time period while we're designing the report this time. So I'll select the 12 pens that I'm interested in, or the 12 tags I'm interested in, rather. So let's do 4 from the mixer machine, 4 from the extruder machine, and 4 from the reactor machine. And then now we'll say we want the report to pertain to each day, but we want the deltas to compare each hour of the day. So it'll compare 12 to 1 for each tag today, to 12 to 1 yesterday, 1 to 2 today, to 1 to 2 yesterday, and so on. And then we'll collate those daily report sheets inside of a monthly workbook. So at the end of a month of running this, we'd end up with 30 or 31 sheets that are daily reports that have hourly split deltas for each of the tags, and then each of those sheets is going to be collated by month, so we'll end up with 30 or 31 of them for August, September, October, in different reports like that. Now you can also automatically publish as web page, PDF, printouts, emails, and all these other options. But just to stick with explaining the historical data aspect of things, I'm just going to leave the default workbook. Once you finish a scheduled template in the library, XLReporter will bring up the schedule just to let you know, hey, we're adding this report to your project's schedule. Now we can also use this as a chance to backfill the report. If you have a historian, you could then run the report you designed, say, for periods of time in the past before you even designed it. So let's do that, and I'll run it, say, for the entire month of August. Now, since the report runs at midnight for the previous day each day, that means we'll actually start it on August 2nd to get the report for the 1st, and then we'll run it all the way through September 1st. And you can see it tick through each day of the month there. And when it's finished, I can close the schedule. I can go into the Scheduled Reports viewer, go to Daily Delta. We can see that there's an August 2020 report. It's got sheets for 1 through 31, and each of those compares the data from the current day to yesterday and shows you the delta. And you can see that it does that for each sheet. And if we were to leave the schedule running in the XLReporter project, then that report would be then updated automatically every day, and we'd see a new sheet come out every day, and we'd see new books come out every month, and the sheets getting added to them.